Ladies and gentlemen, this little guy here is the smallest telescope in the world and it's called Dwarf Mini. And I told this little dude, tonight we are filming Jupiter. And the Dwarf Mini listened to the microphone and he started to freak out, like,
Oh, hold up. Jupiter, the whole planet. Do you think I'm built for that? I'm Mini. My name literally says small on the box. Maybe let's try a squirrel, a tree, a star, or the moon.
tonight we are filming Jupiter. Yes, Jupiter, not the moon, not a street light. And I said, no, we will go for Jupiter. I believe in you. You're strong, mighty, powerful, like a Hubble in miniature after 50 Red Bulls. And he was still not convinced. He says,
Oh, but no, I'm tired. I'm at only 12% battery.
so after charging the Dwarf Mini, I convinced him to do this test and I'll show you the results in the next part of the video. But first, breaking news. Before we continue, I do want to mention that now is the time to order the Dwarf Mini or the Dwarf 3 if you want to get discounts available on the Dwarf Lab websites. We have Black Friday discounts here up to $67 off for Black Friday. And also will help a lot if you order now to get the Dwarf Mini in time for a Christmas present. If you want to make a special gift to someone, the Dwarf Mini will fit very nice in a Christmas box or even in a socket. We can see the prices on the Dwarf Lab website. Make sure you'll check them out. So prices might change. I saw also the Dwarf Mini at $359 US. So make sure if you want to get a good price for the Dwarf Mini to check the affiliate link in the video description and buy it until you have available a discount. Now let's continue and see Jupiter through the Dwarf Mini and also see how to find it and the views to this tiny smart telescope. I wanted to do also astrophotography later, so let me start by talking a little bit about polar alignment pain. I tried to polar align the Dwarf Mini, and the Mini said,
Why? I'm not going to hit Jupiter anyway. Just point me in the general direction.
now let's continue with the polar alignment. We tilted the ball head, then click next. And yes, polar alignment achieved 0 degrees. And we can start imaging. Solar system, Jupiter, but go to for planets is not optimized yet in the new app, so it will need to wait, and we'll show this in another video. However, normally you'll go solar system, select Jupiter, and then press OK. Let's go Atlas and try to find out Jupiter and see if it will work. Favorites, we'll go directly here on Jupiter because we edit on favorites. Let's press OK and wait. Unfortunately, the app is new and Dwarf Lab didn't optimize yet the calibration for the go-to when finding planets. Probably will be available very soon. Oh, wait, it found it. Oh yes, it found it. It seems the center field of view, the small one, the small box needs to be calibrated because it's not quite in center. We found it manually. We don't have yet option to track. However, we can select lunar tracking. Let's see moon. Done already. Let's see if this will work. A good option would be to have sidereal tracking always available. Track on or off. Bro, the footage is so clear. I can see Jupiter's thoughts. Look at that. Look at that beauty. The planet looking so sharp. I can see Jupiter weather report. Wait. Let's zoom in. Oh, I know what the storm name is. Look, it's so clear. I think I saw a school bus on the cloud band. It's just amazing. All right. Oh my God. It's just amazing. Oh my god. Oh, I zoomed in so far, I'm pretty sure I met a gas giant neighbor. Alright guys, I tricked you a little bit. We watched the clip captured with a larger telescope that actually needs a parking spot to park. That was just a joke. It was just a 5-inch Maxotov telescope that if we compare with the Mini, it's like comparing a Mac Junior with a double Big Mac. For planetary work, we need a larger aperture and a longer focal length. With a 5-inch Maxotov telescope, like the one tested here, and 1500 millimeters focal length and 2 times Barlow, we had about 3000 millimeters focal length that allowed us to get this amazing capture of Jupiter. However, now you might be curious what this little guy can do, and also how Jupiter looked through the Dwarf Mini. Now, the tracking mode for the moon, but we have Jupiter here. Okay, but it seems it's not recentering it. So we can select parameter, shutter is on auto, and we can go select video and film it. We do a short video, and of course we can adjust the parameter. We can go higher. Let's see 1%, 0.8, and we can see the moons. And here is Jupiter and the moons. Or we can go 1500, let's say 180. Planetary still needs to be optimized. Also the tracking doesn't work at the moment. So we'll go, here we have the shutter 80. Let's see, shutter 250 and zoom in. Okay, and we can go and make a video or take some photos. But we go video, and here is Jupiter. And if you want to see the moons, we go parameter and go slower with a slow shutter, and we'll be able to see the moons. 0.5, and here we are able to see the moons. But yeah, this needs to be optimized. Okay, so we can see Jupiter through the Dwarf Mini. Planetary will be optimized probably soon. Now we'll stop the video. Let's now watch the Full HD videos when I had start tracking available before the new app launch. I pointed the Dwarf Mini at Jupiter, and the footage was so small, I thought I was looking at the Pixel's cousin. Not even a pixel. The Pixel's baby picture. I told people that I captured Jupiter with the Dwarf Mini. They were like, where? Where it is? They were like, where? I don't see it. I said, zoom in more, a little bit more. Now go deeper. Then, boom, a tiny dot. That's Jupiter. So you can see it also on the screen. Jupiter appears really small through a 150 millimeters telescope. By increasing the exposure time, we can see it a little bit larger, and also the moons. The reality is, Dwarf Mini isn't capturing Jupiter. It's just suggesting it. It's like, here is a dot, imagine the rest. You know you're an astronomer when you spend 1 or more hours capturing Jupiter with a Dwarf Mini and spend 12 hours convincing people online it's not a street light. But hey, for the few seconds I zoomed in, squinted, tilted my head like this, at a 45 degrees angle, I swear I felt NASA was about to hire me. Well, I do hope you enjoyed my first stand-up comedy attempt with the Dwarf Mini. Just a few jokes that I tried to tell you and make you laugh in this video and not be so serious every time. By the way, let me know in the comments if you did enjoy these jokes. Hope you did. So if you want to see the true potential of the Dwarf Mini, don't miss also my other videos and see what this little guy can actually do when imaging deep sky objects like galaxies, star clusters, and beautiful nebulas in space. This is where the Dwarf Mini shines, and for this price, I think this is a must-have. It's really amazing, very easy to carry with you. It actually fits in your pocket. So a pocket-sized telescope is normal not to get details on Jupiter, and is made for something else, for deep sky photography. However, uh, it is still able to capture some amazing lunar and solar imaging. By the way, don't miss the filler links in the video description. Make sure you check them out to get also the best price for the Dwarf Mini and get it in time this year before Christmas, especially if you want to buy this for a special gift.